You looked in the mirror and saw everything wrong, not beauty, but a list of flaws you couldn't escape, no matter how hard you tried. You whispered Ya Rabba not for blessings, but for a glimpse of how he could still love someone like you, with all your cracks showing. In sujood, you didn't pray for self-love. You just stayed, forehead on the ground, not in worship, but in the exhaustion of feeling unworthy of love. You carried shame like a second skin. Every mistake, every moment of weakness felt like proof you were unlovable, even by yourself. You thought maybe self-love was a reward, something earned after enough healing, but it felt less like a gift and more like a mountain you couldn't climb. But what if love wasn't about your ability to love yourself? What if it was about his ability to love you, even when you couldn't? You thought faith meant self-acceptance, that showing self-hatred meant you were failing Allah. But the pressure to love yourself, it distanced you from the one who created you. You apologized for your flaws, for your silence, for the ache in your chest when you saw others' self-love. You thought Allah wanted perfection, not your trying heart. You hid your self-doubt behind verses about patience, recited them fluently, but inside, you felt empty, like a beautiful shell hiding a soul that was still learning to accept itself. They said, just love yourself. But self-love felt like a lie when your soul was screaming for acceptance. You felt guilty for not being able to love you. You stopped making dua for self-love, not because you forgot Allah, but because you felt too unworthy to ask for something so intimate when you couldn't give it to yourself. You believed your self-hatred disqualified you from rahmah. That maybe you were too broken, too critical, for even the most merciful to love unconditionally. Allah says, and indeed, your Lord is the most forgiving, full of love. Al-Hijr 45. His love is not a reward for your self-acceptance. It is a gift for being his creation. Your self-doubt is not a sign of forgotten faith. It is a sign that your heart still longs for its creator's love. Even in criticism, you turn to him. That turning is pure. Tadabbur is not about finding instant self-love. It's about letting the Qur'an find the parts of you that ache for acceptance. Let it whisper that your worth was never determined by your self-perception. The Prophet said, none of you believes until he loves for his brother what he loves for himself. Bukhari. If this is the standard for love, how much more does Allah love you? You don't need to earn his love first. Come as you are, flawed, tired, critical. The door of rahmah is not for the self-assured. It's for the one who still seeks, still tries, still believes in his mercy. Your heart's journey is not a test of self-love. It is a path of divine love, a path that only Allah can illuminate. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be loved. Let yourself rest in his mercy. You don't have to love yourself to be loved. Allah knows your journey. He knows your self-criticism, and he still calls you his. Acceptance doesn't mean the self-doubt disappears. It means you no longer carry it as a burden. It means you can whisper Ya Rabba and know you are already loved. Your sujood is not empty. Your silence is not void. Every moment you turn to him, even in fragments, even in self-criticism, was a thread weaving you closer to his rahmah. You are not too flawed. You are not too critical. You are exactly where his mercy was meant to find you. And that mercy starts with breath. Let go of the need to be perfect. Let go of the fear of being flawed. Just breathe. Just be. Just trust that you are worthy of the love that was always meant for you. This is not the end of your story. This is the moment you stop striving for self-love. This is the moment you remember. He loved you when you couldn't love yourself. If you're ready to rest in his love, gently, with guidance rooted in the Qur'an and Sunnah, we've prepared something soft. You'll find it in the description when your heart says it's time.